It's part 2 of the dumbest TMNT 87 episode ever.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
We rejoin our story with Shredder and Krang having sucked out all the adamantium from Wolverine, leaving him a gelatinous blob living out every second of his existence in painful agony. So, Shredder and Krang have enough adamantium to make this whole robot except for one hole. Guys, this doesn't seem like a dilemma that requires leaving a vulnerable area. If you really can't reallocate the adamantium over that part, just adjust your design slightly so you don't have the weak point. It's not that hard. Oh no, instead of like 8 feet tall, now he's only 7.5 feet tall. What a piece of shit robot. Anyway, our newest Shredder shit-out character proves just what a big threat it is by re-catching April. Truly the hardest of tasks. Really, glad we had that 2-second escape of hers just for this payoff.
That's your little problem?
We Turtleoids call him Herman the Horrible.
Attention, Turtles of Shell-Rila! Herman the Horrible here! Before my other half launches a devastating attack with his new weapon, you should really consider how much easier this would be if you'd give yourselves up. No? Are you sure?
I gave you a split second to respond. How dare you not take up my offer?
This isn't working. The dome is still holding.
Is this really the first time you've tried shooting at it? They've said this Herman the Horrible's attacks are a constant thing. What, did they politely knock before this and the Turtleoids cowered in fear? Well, considering how competent the Turtleoids are, I'd believe it. Meanwhile, Shredder is holy shit gonna take over the whole city, it seems. With that many troops, it should be pretty damn easy to grab that apparently needed rock to free the Technodrome, right? Right? They're not going to, are they?
Without the protection of the dome, Herman could hunt us down anywhere. And so, I have brought these 4 representatives of a distant planet. We must question them, learn from them, before we move our entire Turtleoid race and our gold machines to planet Earth.
So you decided to learn more about Earth before you moved there. You'd kidnap random residents, take them back to your planet, and then ask them about it instead of learning what the planet was like for yourself while you were on it. Now, I'm not questioning your methods, Kerma, but yes, I am. You're an idiot.
Where are millions of you Turtleoids going to hide?
They wouldn't have to hide, now would they? With millions of their race on the planet, humanity would probably have to learn to coexist.
And every criminal on Earth would be after your gold machines.
Gold would become worthless.
Nothing criminals love more than something worthless.
The international monetary markets would collapse.
Millions of overpaid executives would lose their jobs.
See, there's a bright side to everything.
I think that's my favorite line of this mess of an episode, but really, this whole thing should look like a bright side to you guys. This is exactly what you've been pining for this episode, Donatello, because if they were on Earth, you'd no longer be such a minority. That would pretty much eliminate your need for secrecy, and you'd no longer have to live in the sewers.
They look like a quartet of spies to me.
They don't even look like real turtles. They look like someone drew them. We all know real mutant turtles look like ugly Shrek abominations. I say we execute them. How dare they be kidnapped by you? Let's kill them!
Lovely society we have here.
There's no way that your gold machines will ever work on Earth.
Did your gold machine work while you were on planet Earth?
Why, yes, it worked perfectly.
This proves that these 4 liars obviously cannot be trusted.
I say we throw him in jail.
Now that they've actually done something besides standing there, the death sentence has been lessened to imprisonment because they're a society of nonsense.
Whatever that means.
Actually, I kind of like it.
Are you out of your shell, Donatello?
Oh, I'm just happy to be here.
I love this way of life. They randomly sentence you to imprisonment for almost nothing. I honestly wish they had executed us earlier. Then this place would be perfect.
And with time, I could learn to live here.
It's not often you call the smartest one in the group an idiot, but Donatello, you're an idiot. You don't even know if you could survive on this alien planet with these bloodthirsty alien turtles that apparently eat rays reflected off of gold.
Have you tried eating that? Because I have, and believe me, it's not that fulfilling.
Well, what do you know? A conveniently placed escape route.
I'll get it open.
Of course they imprisoned them with their weapons. It makes too much sense.
Well, at least it's on par with the logic of the rest of this episode.
Wow, that sure was stupid.
Thanks for the episode synopsis, Raph.
Look! The Force Dome generator is weakening.
Can't you get more fuel for it?
Its energy source is an extremely rare crystal called trilithium. I fear we have exhausted our planet's entire supply of it.
And instead of using our giant skyscraper spaceships to go find any more of it, we instead took trips to far-off planets to kidnap the locals. We truly are too stupid to live.
You mean you don't have anything to defend yourselves with?
We Turtleoids are a peace-loving people.
I say we execute them.
Maybe we can do something about his weapons. There's nobody here.
Sabotaging those weapons will be a piece of cake.
Dudes, do trees usually grow in caves? I don't think so. Then what the heck are these things?
Oh yeah, that giant two-headed dragon thing that's in plain sight. We missed that since we only have tunnel vision, apparently.
You had best put this on so you can blend in with the rest of us. I had to sneak around in disguise on Earth, and now, here on a planet filled with turtles, I still have to wear a disguise.
It's almost like the place that threatened to kill you and put you in jail kinda sucks, huh, Donatello?
Open up, partners. We've had us a change of heart.
Did you even remember we were in this episode? Actually, did you even meet us at all before this?
He will be our mightiest warrior as long as no one finds out about the weak spot in his back.
Maybe you should stop talking about it, Saki. Then again, I probably shouldn't have insisted we have a weak spot either. We sure are stupid.
I have no idea what those two are building.
And I have no idea why I don't just lift this phony restraint right off of me again.
Goodbye, forever.
I don't believe it.
Who made this piece of junk?
Made in China, Hammond.
I shall return!
I don't even know why I came before Groundchuck and Dirtbag disabled the Force Dome, considering that's exactly what I sent them there to do.
Guess we can't have any sense in this episode.
Also, forgot to change the background.
I always wanted to be in a rodeo.
I bet you always wanted to use your real weapons too instead of that stupid replacement grappling hook. Dude, not cool.
Hog-tied by a dang blasted turtle.
If only my steel legs were strong enough to break rope. Guess regular rope is much harder to escape from than that electric crap.
I'll escape through the sewers.
Wrong move. Nobody knows sewers like old Raphael.
Especially alien sewers.
You never find me in here.
This spot I'm going in right in front of him. Oh shit, he found me somehow.
Take this. What the heck? This Herman the Horrible? He's some kind of a machine.
Perfect. Then I'll blast him with the pulverizing ray.
I'm allowed to actually shoot him if he's a robot. Otherwise, I just have to shoot endless warning shots, which wasn't really a great plan. Weird that I'd come up with a terrible plan in this episode.
This has been a really bad day, okay?
And it's about to get worse.
Still, though, that's probably only the second best time Leonardo has decapitated a robot.
Now let's find out who Herman the Horrible really is.
Because this suddenly became Scooby-Doo.
Bork and Dwark. Why did you do this? What did you have to gain?
We're sick of just using gold for energy. We want real gold things.
Of course it was those two, and that was the reason behind it. Because it makes as little sense as possible. They wanted access to the gold machine. Guess what? They had it. They lived inside the stupid city of gold already. And then they made a robot outside of the city that couldn't get in. Except, of course, for the fact they are fucking stupid Turtleoids who could have entered through the Force Dome or shut it down. And we can't forget that gold is not a valuable resource in the Turtleoid society, so they have no reason to want it. Holy cow! Bunga! This show could be pretty silly at times, but this episode really takes the pie.
Like pizza!
What the...
We're heroes in a half shell. We're making a surprise. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pie.
Like pizza!
Behold, the Technodrome Mark II.
Don't blame me. It was Saki's idea.
You built a damn mini Technodrome when all you needed was a stupid rock to free the real one, Shredder, you dumbass!
Why do I suddenly feel like a sitting duck?
This is our greatest moment of triumph.
Running over April in a mini Technodrome. Best thing you've ever done? Sure, Shredder, sure. This crap is coming pretty late in this episode, too, so you'd really think they couldn't wrap this whole mini Technodrome Chrome Dome thing up in the 3 minutes they have left. Because that'd be pretty stupid, wouldn't it?
Oh no, they're destroying my beautiful brand new mini Technodrome.
It's Chrome Dome! Shredder built him, but he has a weak spot!
I told Saki having that weak spot on Chrome Dome was a bad idea.
Planet of the Fuckatello! What the shelling shit was this? The amount of drop-in characters was ridiculous. Do you even remember Tattoo was in this by the end? Not really. In fact, all of the toy characters are pretty easily defeated or destroyed by the end. Instead, the episode focuses more on the Turtleoids and Herman the Horrible, of which there were never figures produced. Donatello's half-shell crisis was apparently just solved by shooting a robot and remembering Earth is all the stuff he likes. Meanwhile, the too stupid to live Turtleoids are now just living unprotected, and the turtles just left Ground Chuck and Dirtbag in their care. Well, what a great idea considering how secure their jails were. So when we follow up on this story almost 2 seasons later, guess what? They escaped. In this more comedically driven show, you can accept a bit more goofy at times, but this episode blows past those limits and has something making you question all logic almost every other minute. And that is why I found it to be the dumbest of the 87 Turtles.
Jetzt die Nummer 1, denn wir sind absolut gut. Wir zeigen euch, wo's lang geht. Wo wir sind, ist was los. Drüben in New York City sind die Turtles riesengroß. Wir sind da, die Hero Turtles. Schnallt euch an, wir gehen tierisch an. Wir sind da, die Teenage Turtles. Ab jetzt die Nummer 1, denn wir sind absolut gut. Sind absolut gut.
Well, at least we know it's as bad as it can get.
And it's about to get worse!
You think that's bad? Take a look at Saki's face! Why else do you think he's forgotten how to take that mask off?